Greetings, programs! Welcome to the Rune Space, and today we will be taking the MBTI, Myers-Briggs Personality Type Indicator, or the 16 Personalities Quiz based on the studies of Karl Jung, the father of modern psychology. Now, before the comments fill up with sweaty nerds coming to tell me,
Actually, the authenticity of any personality indicator is questionable at best, as it is nearly impossible to fully comprehend the complexities of human psyche.
Stop. Deep breath. I don't care. The motto of this channel is do the dumb for fun. And also, we are made of stardust, but other than that, the whole point of taking these quizzes is to help people start looking inward and asking questions about themselves. And we're all about introspection on this channel. Identifying your personality type is a lot like getting a diagnosis. It doesn't fix your problems, but at least it gives you a good place to start. With all that out of the way, let's do it! Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Agree. You usually stay calm and even under a lot of pressure. Disagree. You find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Agree. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Abso-frickin-lutely. You like to organize tools. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I like to use them. Am I effective at them? Not really. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Agree. Maybe a little less so. I do have some pretty good self-confidence. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Hell no. Anxiety is a thing. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative work. I hate that you are not interested. I disagree, because I am very interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I constantly worry about my impressions. You enjoy participating in team-based activities.
Kind of a disagree there.
You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Yes, honestly, yeah. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Agree. Your mood can change very quickly. What the fuck do you mean by that? Agree. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Well, now, I catch-22 here. Yes and no. I'm not easily swayed, but if you bring up facts, I am more inclined to give it a shot, but your emotional argument will definitely make me empathize with you more. But I'm not sure if I'm actually easily swayed by it, so not easily. I'm gonna say agree. Last possible. Disagree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Stay tuned, everybody. You avoid making phone calls. Agree. If I can just fill the application online, I'll do it before even thinking about placing a phone call. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take them to feel disappointed in you. Yes! Yes, all the time, yes! You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Actually, no. Well, most of the time. I technically work alone all the time, but live streaming kind of gives me that sense of camaraderie, and I would love to do a collab, but they're also very stressful. So, I mean, yes and no, so kind of neutral. More yes than neutral. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Fuck you. I didn't pass my philosophy class with a B+ just for you to shit on the works of Hume in the realm of the forms. If a decision feels right to you, often act without needing further proof. Yep. If it feels right, do it. You often feel overwhelmed. Yes. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I try not to, but the ADHD, man, that kicks in. I wonder if they consider ADHD in with these personality quizzes. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow. I mean, I like having concrete steps, but I also like having wiggle room, so mostly disagree. Sort of disagree. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Now, this is a big struggle for me because I would love to say I rely on logic and don't require emotions when making a choice, but some choices I just have to leave up to vibes. So it's a yes, but it's a soft yes. I do still consider the logistics of a decision, like if I need to figure out which computer to buy, I'll compare all the stats and prices and whatnot and disregard emotional connection, except the fact that I don't like certain brands just on principle. But if it's a decision like, what am I gonna wear today? I'm definitely going on vibes and emotional decisions. Most of my decisions are based on vibes. So, sort of agree. You struggle with deadlines. Not really. I just stress about them. You feel confident that things will work out for you. In life, I'm very iffy. But in general, I'm pretty positive. See results. The INFJT. You know, honestly, I don't think I should be surprised. Introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging, turbulent. How about that? Your perfectionist tendencies drive you to constantly improve yourself and the world around you. Well, I strive to do that. This relentless personal growth. Oh my god, this relentless pursuit of growth in meeting can be both exhilarating and exhausting. You have no idea. You have a knack for seeing potential and possibilities where others might not. You may struggle with bringing your visionary ideas to reality due to self-doubt and fear of criticism. Fucking preach! You possess a rare combination of creativity and analytical ability. Your intuitive understanding of complex systems and human nature allows you to devise innovative solutions for challenging problems. I like to hear it. And your sensitivity to criticism and tendency of internalizing stress can sometimes hold you back from fully expressing your unique gifts. Oh my god, the amount of projects and video series that I've just thrown in the trash because I was afraid it wasn't gonna turn out good, and then it was gonna be it wasn't gonna be as good as I wanted it to be is monumental. I mean, it's taller than Everest. Learning to balance your idealism with practicality and self-care. Self-care is a key part of your personal journey. I don't need to hear anymore. I think they got it pretty spot on. Career path, let's see. Aw, weakness, perfectionism, avoiding conflict, idealistic, sensitive to criticism. Will you stop being completely accurate? They've unlocked my entire brain! And that was the MBTI personality quiz. Honestly, if you've been with the channel for a while, I don't think the result is much of a surprise. If you're curious about your personality types, be sure to what? What? What?
Like most of the research that actually came out and supported the Myers-Briggs personality test was funded by the Myers-Briggs Foundation themselves.
Damn it all! Honestly, at this point I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, yet here we are. Yes, as it turns out, the Myers-Briggs Foundation was created by a mother-daughter team Catherine and Isabel when Catherine wanted to write more in-depth characters for her own fictional novels, and read a bunch of books on psychology and childhood development. Her big breakthrough was when she read Psychological Types by Carl Jung. In his book, Jung talked about the functions of consciousness, which is where she got all the sensing, perceiving, thinking, and feeling bits. On the surface, it seems fine until I found out he was friends with Sigmund Freud.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
And wrote the book to reconcile with him and Alfred Adler, who did not agree with each other on a few things. Despite not actually being a psychologist, Catherine Briggs had a degree in agriculture. It doesn't completely discount her findings. Her methods of study is actually how most writers would do it. We find a crapload of articles, compare studies, and take cues from tropes that we notice from other works of fiction. Fiction is a mirror to reality, so her findings can't be completely bogus. Yes, the MBTI Foundation did turn psychology into a marketable plushie, but is that so wrong? Is it wrong to want set parameters and neat little boxes to fill? Scientists do that all the time with other fields of study. Why is suddenly the human brain so taboo? If we consider Alfred Adler's theory, humans naturally have a need for belonging and being a part of a group of like-minded individuals. The Myers-Briggs personalities give us easily understandable parameters that connect us with others on a basic level. Sure, it isn't real, but neither are Hogwarts houses, and people fight over those tooth and nail. Not me, though. Certified Hufflepuff. Pseudoscience or not, pseudoscience is cool. People often also discount the Enneagram due to its status as a pseudoscience, yet the Enneagram is a very useful tool for understanding characters and archetypes. If you want an in-depth explanation of the Enneagram and what the heck it even is, I suggest watching local Scriptman videos on them. They're very informative. Understanding the human psyche is all guesswork, which in a nutshell is what science is as well. Guesswork and pattern recognition. I personally will not be completely discarding the Myers-Briggs. I use it a lot for writing my characters in tandem with the Enneagram. But I got curious and looked up if there were any scientific personality quizzes, and was directed to the Big Five quiz. That is said to be backed by science, but when I checked it out, the articles they posted on their website used AI.
Oh!
So our choices are pseudoscience based in actual archetypes of fiction, or actual psychology that advocates the use of stolen artwork. Comment below if you want me to check out the Big Five quiz. I'll get around to it. But in the meantime, I am an INFJT, Enneagram 3, blood type B positive, Gemini, born in the year of the Earth Tiger under the Egyptian sign of Set and the Celtic seahorse. Take that any way you will.